self-discovery archaeologist. Get ready to be the best of you with your host, Beverly Zymet.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Beverly Zymet Show, where being the best you has just gotten easier. My guest today is calling in from Liverpool. That's where the Beatles came from, okay? I just showed you where my area is, right? So my guest today is, oh boy, see if I can pronounce this right. EJ. Okay, I knew I was going to do that. And you say your last name again?
McDougall.
EJ McDougall. That's kind of got a really neat little ring to it. It does. EJ McDougall. Yeah. So, what does EJ do over there in Liverpool?
Goodness me. I have suddenly become this person who does a lot. So my first and foremost thing, my career is I am a HR and employment law professional, and I work for the British government. But that seems to be in my full life. That is just one thing. I think what I'm most known for is the fact that I run a charity, and my charity called the Kairos Initiative that supports victims of extremist activity in northern Nigeria. And then in another life, in a parallel, I work part-time as a BBC radio producer.
Oh, she's a radio producer. Wow.
Yeah, producer, not presenter. So I'm not often on this side of the microphone. So so that's it. I recently, I call it an accidental. I recently wrote an accidental book about surviving 0 to 5 years old, because I've got 2 children who are 2 and 5 years old, and especially with this lockdown at the moment, some days are about survival rather than thriving.
And some days it's like you point at them, you say, if you want to survive this, you better get out of my face, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I had any of that age, but I actually have great-grandchildren that are that age.
Oh wow, you are so blessed. What a blessing.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I have great-grandchildren someday, just so that I can give them back. Grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
Oh, yeah, because you can teach them everything, that happened back when. And that's your days of getting even.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy them, though, because they just grow up way too fast. Just way too fast. I had a graduation. My youngest grandson just graduated yesterday, and
congratulations.
So he's been in homeschool since 3rd grade, but this whole lockdown thing is crazy, because he couldn't even really enjoy that day like you're supposed to, right?
Oh, bless, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. So I'm sure there'll be a big party at the end of all of this.
Well,
and I just have to say,
yeah, we'll have to do it then. Yeah.
His parents must be saints to homeschool him for that long.
Well,
they must be saints.
Actually, he did the majority of himself because it's all done through the computer, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what they're doing in college, it comes up on the screen. They see the teachers. They actually interact with other students in the homeschooling program that he was in, which is really great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Gosh,
but they finished they finished the curriculums and everything, or regular school, because there's so much other static going on.
Yes.
But they can interact with the other students at the same time, continue with the curriculum and what needs to get done, which is really kind of cool. And he's enjoyed it. He wasn't quite too sure, being a 3rd grader when they started this. But after he was on, I don't know, a month or so, he come to his mom and he goes, Mom, I am learning so much more than I ever did when I was in school.
Oh, bless him. I have to say, I don't think my children will have the same testimony of their homeschooling at the moment.
Oh gosh, but they can be a challenge, but they're such a joy too. And like I said,
Yeah,
they grow up
absolutely.
so fast, and
Oh yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh, here we are. We're almost halfway through 2020.
I know. I know. Isn't that scary?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know, it's scary, but at the same time, I think this is in our lifetime. This has got to be one of the strangest years, but it's also showed in my part of the world, it's brought out a huge sense of community as well. So
Right.
I'm gathering stories on a weekly basis for people who are making a difference. And every week I have more stories than I need. People helping older people with prescriptions and people who have to self isolate. Because here in the UK, some people got letters and they have to self isolate for 12 weeks. So
Oh
they're not
my.
able to leave their houses at all. Yeah. So there's just a huge sense of community that's just come up, and it's beautiful